The pressure is on in libraries today. The pressure to balance budget limitations with the need to provide quality service.
Here you are, Mary Lou.
Faced with rising costs in every area, the pressure is on to continue to meet patron demand for materials and services, including new media and new technology. The pressure is on to protect the existing collection more effectively, adapt to new circulation systems, accommodate rising demand, and hold down costs. The flow of materials can be very labor-intensive in most libraries. And it's one area that has been neglected as new technology has been introduced. But today, the technology is there, and it's available from 3M. The power of barcode technology, automated circulation, library security systems, and computer software. Combined in one comprehensive system 3M calls Materials Flow Management. An integrated approach that helps manage the flow from the time a new item is first received through checkout and return. A process that streamlines the flow of materials out of, throughout, and back into the library to improve efficiency and service. The key to 3M Materials Flow Management is the 3M Tattle Tape Security Strip. A variety of strips are available to protect different materials in the library. Naturally, security strips should always be applied in a back room, out of your patron's view. 3 types of 3M Tattle Tape Security Strips are available to protect books, periodicals, and other print materials. The R2 strip comes on a roll and is applied using the 3M Tattle Tape application system. The B2 strip has adhesive on both sides, and the B1 strip has adhesive on only one side. The fastest way to strip your books and other print materials is with the R2 security strip and application system, which can be used either in the stacks or in your back room. The system is shipped with its own operator manual and training video, so it won't be covered here. The B2 strip, with adhesive on both sides, is placed between the pages of books and magazines. The 3M book holder makes this process even easier and faster. Open the book to a page with a margin wide enough that the security strip won't cover the printing. Avoid pages where the book opens naturally. Remove the short liner from the security strip. Grasp the ends of the long liner and work the strip into the gutter as deeply as possible. Fold over a page or two and press along the length of the strip to secure it in place. Open the book to the page with the strip. Remove the long liner. Turn the page and apply pressure to secure the second side of the strip. The book is now protected. Your library may protect its hardcover books with a B1 security strip placed in the spine, rather than with a strip placed between the pages. Either method is effective in protecting your materials from loss. The B1 strip, with adhesive on one side, is easily placed inside the spine of hardcover books. Peel back the liner from the security strip and place about 1/4 inch, or 6 millimeters, of the strip on the tip of the bayonet. Don't attach too much strip, or it will be difficult to release from the bayonet. Remove the liner from the strip. Open the book so the cover separates from the binding. Push the bayonet into the spine. with the adhesive side of the strip toward the book cover. Pull the bayonet through the book, stopping when the security strip disappears. Apply pressure with your index finger on the outside of the book spine to secure the strip. Then pull the bayonet to release it from the security strip. The book is now protected and ready to be placed on the shelf. Hardcover books already in your collection can be protected with 3M strips without taking them off the shelves. Insert B1 strips into the spine using much the same procedure. The DVM videocassette security strip protects your videocassettes. Remove the liner from the strip. Apply the strip near the edge of the recessed area on the top of the cassette. Do not place the strip in the center of the recessed area. Press along the length of the strip to secure it to the cassette. Apply the cover label over the security strip. Press along the length of the label to secure it to the cassette. The DAC audio cassette security strip protects your audio cassettes. Remove the liner from the strip. Apply the strip across the top of the label area on the audio cassette. Press along the length of the strip to secure it. Apply the cover label over the security strip. Press along the length of the label to secure it to the cassette. Once applied, 3M Tattle Tape security strips are virtually impossible to find and remove. They can be turned off and back on again repeatedly during the life of the protected article and will always be 100% effective. And once the strips are in place, they can't be shielded by briefcases, purses, backpacks, or the human body. Proper barcode placement is another important part of 3M materials flow management. Barcodes should always be placed in the same location to make processing easier. Align the template with the spine. Place the barcode in the slot and remove the template. 3M barcode templates for books and videos assure consistent barcode placement. All 3M security strips must be desensitized or turned off before being carried through the detection system at the library's exit. Any protected material that hasn't been properly checked out will cause the alarm to sound. The on-counter desensitizer will turn off the security strip in books, magazines, CDs, and other non-magnetic materials. Draw the spine of the book or magazine across the top of the desensitizer. Keep the spine in full contact with the desensitizer surface. For CDs, draw the case across the top of the desensitizer, keeping it in full contact with the desensitizer surface. Only one pass is necessary to fully desensitize the security strip. The 3M book check both desensitizes and resensitizes 3M tattle tape security strips. To desensitize security strips, select the Desensitize mode. Place the book or CD in the cradle of the book check, with the spine facing the back. When switched on, the verifier light identifies materials that are protected with sensitized 3M security strips. Slide the item to the left. An audible signal, or thump, will indicate the strip has been turned off. The verifier light will also turn off, confirming that the strip has been properly desensitized. If the verifier light doesn't turn on, mark the item with a 3M security strip. Your book check unit may be mounted directly into the counter. Select the Desensitize mode. Slide the book or CD onto the platform. When switched on, the verifier light identifies materials that are protected with sensitized 3M security strips. Slide the item in the direction of the arrow, while gently touching it against the vertical portion of the unit. The audible thump indicates that the strip has been desensitized, and the verifier light will turn off. We'll show you how to resensitize security strips with the book check unit in the Materials Check-in section later in this video. The desensitizers we've seen so far in this video are for print materials and CDs only. Using them for audio cassettes and video cassettes will damage the cassette. Also, keep credit cards and wristwatches at least 6 inches or 150 millimeters away from these desensitizers. A yellow warning label on the desensitizer warns patrons of the potential damage to these items. "3M offers special desensitizers for use with audio and video cassettes. When using the tabletop desensitizer, place the audio cassette on the platform with the wider base portion of the cassette over the edge. Slide the cassette across the desensitizer, making sure the security strip is in full contact with the flat, horizontal surface. To desensitize video cassettes, slide the cassette across the desensitizer with the security strip flat against the back vertical surface. Continue completely across the desensitizer. Only one pass is necessary to fully desensitize the security strip. The handheld magnetic media desensitizer is also for audio and video cassettes and is ideal for books on tape. Draw the desensitizer across the marked article with the desensitizing element in full contact with the security strip. Only one pass, either vertically or horizontally, is necessary to fully desensitize each security strip. The 3M self-check system allows patrons to check out their own print materials while still maintaining the security of the materials. The software package includes setup and operating instructions, which will not be covered in this video. The 3M Staff Workstation can be used to simultaneously charge and desensitize print materials and CDs. This demonstration features the Staff Workstation being used on top of the counter. For checkout of print materials and CDs, set the green switch to the Books and CD position. This turns on the desensitizer. Set the red switch to the book going out the door position. This selects the desensitize mode. Set the orange switch to the check mark position. Now the orange light will turn on if an item with a sensitized security strip is on the staff workstation. Position the item on the workstation, making sure the barcode passes under the scan line from the scanner. For books, be sure the spine is toward the back of the workstation. A beep indicates the barcode has been read. A thump indicates the strip has been desensitized. The orange light will turn off after the strip has been desensitized. The staff workstation cannot be used to desensitize 3M security strips on audio and video cassettes. However, you may use it to charge these items. Set the green switch to the audio and video cassette position. This turns off the desensitizer, so the cassettes won't be damaged. The green light indicates the workstation is now safe for these items. Position the cassette on the staff workstation, making sure the barcode passes under the scanner scan line. The item is now charged to the patron's record. If the orange light indicates a 3M security strip, desensitize the item with your 3M magnetic media desensitizer. The 3M detection system at the library's exit will sound an alarm if materials protected with 3M tattle tape security strips pass through it without being properly checked out. 3M offers different types of detection systems. They look quite different, but use the same principles to detect sensitized 3M security strips. If your system has more than one corridor, the alarm light on top of the panel will tell you which corridor caused the alarm. To verify your system is working properly, test the system each day by walking through with a protected item. A properly functioning system will sound the alarm. If your library uses a gate to control patron traffic, it will lock during the alarm period. If the alarm doesn't sound, walk through with another protected item. If the alarm still doesn't sound, check the diagnostic display located on the panel for a code number. Refer to the troubleshooting guide in your training and operator's manual to determine the cause of the problem. 3M has a nationwide service network ready to help in the event you experience difficulties with any of your 3M Materials flow management products. Simply call the toll-free number listed in your training and operator's manual and give the model and serial number also listed there. Our service organization will respond quickly to correct the problem. We even offer a service agreement which your library may have purchased. If a patron is curious about how the system works, simply explain that the library materials are specially treated to give a signal if they aren't properly checked out. Never reveal the details of how the system works, or your library security may be jeopardized.
Bye.
Of course, sooner or later, it's bound to happen. The alarm goes off. Now what do? What you do will depend on your library's policy and the laws in your community. 3M offers these suggestions. First, don't panic. The alarm may have been triggered accidentally, so always respond in a calm and courteous manner. Tell the patron that you may have overlooked a book during checkout or that an item may have been improperly checked out. Reprocess and desensitize all materials again and apologize for any inconvenience. If the alarm sounds when the patron walks through the system again, follow your library's policy. In most cases, patrons will cooperate. Unfortunately, despite your best efforts,
Sir?
some people might get upset and deny they have any materials. If they won't cooperate, follow the procedure specified by your library's management. If your library has a 3M video camera system, it will activate and record each alarm occurrence. It can also be of help during low staff periods. Check-in is typically the most labor-intensive, time-consuming part of trying to manage the flow of your library materials. 3M Materials Flow Management will help reduce handling while maintaining a high level of security. All protected materials returned to the library must be resensitized. 3M offers a variety of accessories to help speed this process. Your library may use the 3M Book Check unit to resensitize your materials. Select the Sensitize mode. Place the spine of a protected book or an edge of a CD in the cradle of the on-counter book check. Slide the item to the left. A thump will indicate the strip has been resensitized. When switched on, the verifier light will illuminate, confirming that the security strip has been resensitized. If the light doesn't turn on, mark the item with the 3M security strip. To resensitize strips with the in-counter book check, select the Sensitize mode. Slide the item in the direction of the arrow, while gently touching the item against the vertical portion of the unit. You'll hear a thump indicating the item has been resensitized. If switched on, the orange light illuminates to verify the strip has been resensitized. The book check units are for print materials and CDs only. Do not use them for recorded magnetic materials, or the materials will be damaged. The on-counter resensitizer is another option for print materials, but will not desensitize security strips on CDs. Place the left edge of the book to the right of the optical trigger hole. The green light should now turn on. Slide the item to the left and continue across the entire resensitizer surface. If the green light doesn't turn on, or if it doesn't remain on during the entire pass, resensitize the item again. The 3M Staff Workstation speeds library materials back to the shelves where they can be recirculated. It resensitizes the 3M Tattle Tape security strip in print materials and CDs and discharges the item almost simultaneously. This demonstration shows the staff workstation mounted directly into the countertop. To check in books and CDs, set the green switch to the books and CD position. This turns on the resensitizer. Set the red switch to the book going on the shelf position. This selects the resensitize mode. Set the orange switch to the checkmark position. Now the light will turn on if an item with a sensitized strip is on the staff workstation. Place or slide the book or CD across the workstation. Make sure that the barcode passes under the scan line from the scanner. Make sure the book's spine is toward the back of the workstation. A beep indicates the barcode has been read. A thump indicates the strip has been resensitized. The orange light will illuminate after the item has been resensitized. The staff workstation will discharge audio and video cassettes, but cannot be used to resensitize them, or they will be damaged. To discharge cassettes, be sure to set the green switch to the audio and video cassette position. This will turn off the resensitizer, so the cassettes won't be damaged. The green light indicates the unit is now safe for these items. Place or slide the cassette across the staff workstation. Make sure that the barcode passes under the scanner scan line. A beep indicates the item has been discharged. The 3M magnetic media resensitizer has been specially designed for audio cassettes and video cassettes. To resensitize the security strip, pass the unboxed cassette across the resensitizer, making sure the strip is in full contact with the surface. Be sure to follow the direction of the arrows and continue across the entire length of the resensitizer. Only one pass is necessary to fully resensitize the security strip. "3M Materials Flow Management is a major technological step forward. It allows libraries to automate virtually every aspect of materials movement without compromising security. As it streamlines the flow of materials, it also raises your library's efficiency and your staff's productivity, allowing you to improve patron service. And after all, that's what the library is all about, isn't it?